guys, welcome to the Green Apple Home. So I was just going to talk to you a little bit about my schedule. It's not going to be like an organizational scheduling thingy, but I was just going to talk to you a little bit about things I'm doing that are free. If you want to save money, you can get a group of women together and just do your own school. And that's what me and 3 other moms are doing. We're doing a little, we're calling it Joy School. So we're just doing it once a week because it's kind of, everybody's schedules are kind of hectic. But we're doing it, and we just went through the traditional school year and assigned each mom a day in the month. So you only do it once a month, and you just have 4 or 5 kids. Well, with Briz, it's 5 kids. So it's really low numbers, and so you can just drop your kid off for 2 hours, and there's a structure, like there's an intro, like everybody's coming, you call her, that kind of thing, and then you go through, like there's a schedule. Tomorrow I'm in charge, so I've got to figure out, but there's so many resources online. I don't see why anybody really even needs to pay for preschool, which I am paying for preschool right now, so I need to just tell myself this is probably good enough and just work on handwriting a little bit more. But anyways, I'm doing it tomorrow, and it's on bodies / your 5 senses. So, and it's like there's a letter of the day. So B is my letter. So I get to talk about B and show and tell with the letter B. Like I'll probably bring, I don't know, blow bubbles or have them smell. I'm going to try and have them use their senses while they're doing things with B. Anyways, so it's really exciting. And then it gives me a break once a week to just drop my kids off where I know that there's going to be a little structure and they're learning how to take direction and things like that. So it's really exciting. So that's something new that I thought I'd share because it's really simple. You just start with a group of moms that have children the same age, preschool age as yours, and then just figure out a schedule. And then there's so many resources online for curriculum. I mean, you just look up like preschool curriculum and then it'll all come up and you're like, okay, this week we're going to talk about animals. This week I'm this and that. Anyways, okay, so there's that. And then there's another thing that happens on Fridays. My kids go to school Monday, Wednesday, Friday, preschool. But there's another thing on Friday called Music Makers that 2 of the same moms are in. I don't go every Friday because my kids are in preschool, but I would if I didn't have them in there, or if I want to take them out, I can. But it's called Music Makers, and it's kind of the same thing, except it's not. Well, the Joy School is a little bit more of a glorified play date, but there is structure to it. Like you can have it be as structured as you want, or kind of have it be as more social thing. But the Music Makers is more music, finger plays, movement. You have a snack and the story time, and so there's a lot of singing and moving. So it's kind of like the same thing basically, but the moms get together and do that. So I was going to say, for those of you who have preschool age kids, don't feel bad if you don't send them to preschool, because I never went to preschool and I turned out fine. And you can get your kids involved in libraries and things like that and have social opportunities with things like Joy School. It's so easy. It's like, turning around, turning around. I wanted to update you guys on, I finally got a lease signed, so we have somewhere to go. We're not going to be homeless in a little while because we're closing at the end of this month. But you wouldn't believe how many checks I have written out for application fees this month. At least 3 or 4 checks. 1, 2, 3. No, 4 checks. Everybody, it seems, I don't know if everybody's going bankrupt or what, and so they're just willing to make a 2-year commitment for these rentals. But everybody, everywhere we've applied, it's like they accept someone else because they didn't need it for a year. They needed it for 2 years, or they were willing to accept a 2-year agreement. So finally, the last one, my last ditch effort, I told the lady, because she's like, come on Saturday, I've got a bunch of people seeing this place. And I emailed her back, and I was like, so you never know. You have to just tell them what you need and see if they'll do it. Because I said, I really need somewhere I need to sign by this week, or else I will be homeless. Yours is perfect for me. I actually got my credit, my background / employment check or whatever. You can get those online. So I bought it online. I attached it, sent them to her of me and my husband and said, here's our background checks. You know, we're clean people. This is my address so you can see the house I'm selling. It's not in foreclosure. We will be able to pay our bills. Please, oh, pick me. Anyways, I basically said, you know, we'll be great tenants for a year. If you don't need tenants for a year that are great, then I need to look elsewhere. But can you please tell me yes or no? I'd love to see the place and meet you. Bring a lease. And I'll have my husband sign it, you know, later. And then we'll go from there. So anyways, we're giving her back the lease signed. She's already signed it. She's agreed. And we're giving it back to her Friday. And she's giving us the keys. And she's like, yeah, I don't care if you move in a little early, you know, bringing your boxes in. Because she understands, and she has 3 kids. And she said it's really hard moving all in like one day or one weekend. So she's like, if you want to just, you know, drive by and drop off a few boxes here and there, that's fine. So that's exciting. It is a trailer. I know somebody said they were concerned about the safety issue, but we asked a ton of questions. I brought my sister with me, and she had good feelings. I had good feelings. There is a lamp post, like a street lamp there that I think it's like $10 a month that you can have turned on. So we'll have like light, so because it gets kind of dark out in the boonies. But it'll be just for your. And then she said she like kind of basically introduced us to the neighborhood. They're all family. Like one's the niece of, and one's the sister, and she said they all are really nice and they kind of just keep to themselves. So you're not going to see someone like roaming in your neighbor or in your yard. So that's kind of exciting. It'll be a new experience. It's a double wide trailer. I've never lived in one, had aunts and uncles and everything live in one. I have nothing against them except that sometimes you just think that it's easier to break into and stuff because you're on your own, which it kind of is. But, I don't know. We just had good feelings. It's only a year. And it's really nice. It's a 4-bedroom, and it's less payment than we're paying now on our mortgage. It's about the same square footage. No, it's a little bit more actually, square footage wise, than this house, and we're paying less. So it all worked out. Prayers work. The world is wonderful. Neil was getting totally stressed out, and I was becoming a stress ball too, because you're like, okay, we have to get out of our house. Where are we going to go? So anyways, there's that. I'm looking at my calendar. I just made this calendar on Shutterfly, guys, because after I checked out at Target, oh my gosh, I can't tell you about this. My vlog's already 8 minutes long. Anyways, it was basically free except I had to pay shipping, so I just thought I'd not like put a plug-in for it because I don't really care if you buy Shutterfly calendars, but it was just so simple. I just plugged in my photos, and there it was. I just thought that was so simple and so easy. And then they gave me another coupon once I signed up. That was like $20 off, so I could have got another free one, but I was like, anyways, that's really exciting. These are our pictures for the year. Alright, this vlog has been 8 minutes long already, so I will say goodbye, good night. And it's going to be exciting this year. Once I get in my new terrain and get settled, I'd like to do some sort of a fitness thing. I'll talk a little bit more about the oils as I learn. Just different things. I'm excited about this new year coming. I still haven't talked about resolutions because, you know, I just don't want them to be the same thing. I want them to actually, I don't know, mean something. So I really haven't had time to sit down and really think hard and good about it. And I don't want to, like, just say something that I haven't thought good and hard about. Anywho, I'm going to finish my apple, and I'll see you next time on the Green Apple Home. This isn't green. I should have had a green one. That would have been perfect. Oh well. Bye.